Hello Sagittarius, thank you for joining us. We're going to do a full moon reading. We've got a full moon on September 14th. It's in Pisces. I'm not an astrologer, but what I've read seems to indicate there are a lot of strong energies, a lot of watery, emotional potential, clash and conflict, but also a really amazing energy for transformation coming with this full moon. So I wanted to get some readings out for the full moon to just get Spirit to provide us with some guidance on how to weather any sort of emotional storms that might arrive around the full moon, and also to give us some guideposts as to what we can work on, how we can best harness the energy of this powerful full moon in our journey of personal growth. We're going to use the Crow Tarot. This is a new deck that I got recently and I love it. It is beautiful. MJ Cullinane is the artist and it's stunning, stunning work, you'll see. We're also going to use the Linestrider, my old standby. We'll be pulling a card from the Oracle of Mystical Moments by Katrin Wellstein. And we'll finish off with a Making Magic card by Priestess Moon. You can find all of these on Amazon. I think you can find the Crow Tarot on Amazon. I didn't buy it there, but the other ones I did. So anyway, we're going to do 3 shuffles. These are a little hard to shuffle, so we'll be doing this alternate shuffling method. Take the 3 cards off the top to get some guidance from Spirit for Sagittarius for the full moon, September 14th. This is a general reading. It's not going to apply to all of you. See, I've already messed up this. Hold on. It won't apply to everyone, but take what resonates. If it's not your reading, I'm sure there will be other full moon readings to check out here on YouTube. Sagittarius. I'll do one more shuffle here, and then we'll pull our cards from the Crow Tarot. Let's see what kind of guidance we have for the full moon. I tend to feel the full moon energies myself. I tend to feel them a couple days before, a couple days after. We have Page of Pentacles. That's interesting because Scorpio also had that in a different position. We have the 10 of Wands also was in Scorpio. Interesting. Maybe some of you have a Scorpio rising energy. I'm not sure, but I did shuffle very well. So we'll take these cards and we'll see where they go for you, Sagittarius. With the Page of Pentacles coming out, we have this sort of desire to get out there and start creating again. To find a new project. You have this upsurging passion to go out there and be ambitious once more. I mean, you are an ambitious person in some aspects of your life. Sagittarius is not, the uber ambitious sign, but you do have fire, and that is always kind of that burning inside, pushing you forward. So I have here a focus on ambition. We have potentially this desire coming into this reading with this card. The 10 of Wands, this is a burden. It's a responsibility you've been carrying. The general guidance is that maybe you took on more than you thought you were taking on. This project you're working on, or a relationship that you're in, something that you're involved with it's become a bit of a burden. You're still carrying it. You're still meeting your responsibilities that you have accepted here. But you're feeling a little overburdened now. You're possibly feeling, what am I getting here? I'm sort of sensing that you're feeling a little dull, like your imagination hasn't had a chance to get out and play. You haven't had a chance to go explore new things because this burden is weighing you down. I don't know yet whether this is a love reading or a work reading or what we're talking about, but there's some sense of being overburdened. You have a desire starting to well up in you again, to go out there and explore, and you're feeling like your present situation is weighing you down. We do have the Star coming in next, which has this energy of hope. There's some healing to be done at this full moon. There's something, an adjustment, a realignment that's going to help with this feeling of being stifled and stuck. Whatever that is, Sagittarius. I'm going to pull a couple of cards here from the Linestrider. We'll just see if anything jumps out. Just 2 cards, Spirit, for Sagittarius. Further guidance for how best to use the energies of this full moon, September 14th. Couple of cards, please, Spirit, for Sagittarius. Oh, I'm not going to take 3 today. We'll just take 2. So we have the Empress. It's a sort of nurturing energy. And the 6 of Wands, which is a victory. So let's look a little deeper in here. With the Empress energy is also this passion, this sense of connecting and feeling yourself as a physical body. There is an aspect of creation in the metaphorical motherhood, like giving birth to something. Probably, I'm not really getting a sense of an actual birth here. What I do sense is this getting in touch with your physical self, feeling the value of yourself as a body, and that could be aligned here with this upsurge of passion. And the healing. So there may be, I am sensing now, Sagittarius, that maybe this is a relationship you've been in. I don't know if it's a romantic relationship or if it's just a matter of convenience. If it's a friendship, there's some sort of relationship. I do kind of sense that it's sensual. I don't know if it's sexual. There's some sort of connection here. But it's become a burden, and you're feeling like it's keeping you from exploring your place in this world and your physical self. And there's healing involved in this full moon energy, and there's a sense here of a victory in the end. There's success, and there's some resolution to this situation. I don't know, it's a relationship of some sort, and I think it's ending. You could just be restructuring it, but I don't get the sense you're putting a lot of effort into fixing or solving or retaining something that is feeling overburdened for you. I kind of sense this full moon energy. You're up and out, right? You've had enough. You don't feel a way forward that you get what you need and you reconnect to yourself and you heal by staying in where you are. And I think you will successfully break away from this connection. So I don't think that whoever you're in this relationship with wants to be a burden to you. I think they've enjoyed spending time with you, and they aren't really necessarily aware of how you're feeling inside right now, Sagittarius, of that stifled feeling that you've got going on right now. So I don't really see them, getting over dramatic. There is a tendency at this full moon, it's such an emotional energy around this full moon, there could be some drama, but really this reading is telling me that they're cool with it. If you want to move on to something else, they're not going to be losing their mind over it. We've got this next card to help us. Please, Spirit, an Oracle of Mystical Moments card for Sagittarius. Some further level of guidance on how best to use these energies. I mean, it seems pretty clear what you're getting from Spirit here is where you're feeling stifled, and it could be that it's not a romantic relationship. I don't want to go tell you all to end your relationships, right? I mean, you make your own choices. You know whether this is applying to you or not. If you're feeling really stifled and overburdened, if you're feeling that surge of passion calling you to make a change, that this just, it's good enough. That's the vibe I'm getting here, is you're in some sort of relationship, whether it's a romantic partnership or it's just, a work thing. I can't really tell. Kind of get the sense you're dating somebody, you've been dating them maybe for 8 or 9 months, and it's just kind of dull. You're just not feeling inspired, and you deserve in this life to feel connected to your body and inspired. And if you're actually forming a romantic partnership with somebody and it's just kind of meh, this full moon is your opportunity to just move on to something that's more inspiring for you. We have the Observer coming in here, card number 50. I'm going to set that down in the book. Maybe I can hold it up for you while I read. Let's see how talented I can be today. Number 50. Can we focus? Yeah, there we go. The Observer. Patience, awareness, and focus. A woman is looking through an old-fashioned camera, ready to take a photograph. She observes the landscape before her. All is quiet, all is peaceful. We don't know how long this woman has been waiting for the perfect shot. She has the patience to remain focused until the decisive moment presents itself. Strength lies in her calmness. She lives in the present and does not get easily distracted. So this is saying you'll know. You'll know when that moment is. You'll know when exactly the right moment is for you, Sagittarius, to have this conversation and to extricate yourself from this burdensome, overburdensome, boring situation. We're going to pull one Making Magic card just to get some last guidance for you from Spirit. Abracadabra with wings. Fantastic good fortune and lucky chances. So I see it turning out well for you, Sagittarius. Whatever this connection is that you're stepping away from so that you can heal and get back to being yourself again, I think it's going to work out well. So I wish you a wonderful full moon. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for the likes, shares, and subscribes. If you found something of value here that resonated well for you, I'd love to hear your feedback. And I encourage you to share this video with anyone you think might find it beneficial. Thank you so much for helping us grow the channel. It's really nice to be able to share these messages. It's only a couple weeks in now, but I'm really enjoying doing the readings and sharing these messages with all of you. So I hope you have a wonderful full moon. I think it's on a Saturday, and it should be a really positive step forward for you in your personal growth using this full moon energy. I think that's it for you, Sagittarius. I wish you many blessings.